Hello YouTube, welcome to another episode of Murphy's Law. I've got some pickups for you today and something else I want to talk about. You also may notice that the video quality is now a lot better. I picked up a webcam recently, so I should be able to have higher quality videos, no loss when I'm moving around, able to follow my motions. The lighting should be a lot better now, so I'm very happy about that. So first let's get into our pickups and then we'll move on to what I want to talk about. This should be really quick. I went thrift shopping recently and picked up a few things. These aren't in any really particular order, so we'll just go through them. First I have Godai Elemental Force for the PS2. The game is complete. A little less known game that I played a long time ago. I had a lot of fun with it. It's got some cool mechanics. You're able to get different attacks based on the different elements, and you also get you also have the ability to like slow motion dodge ninja stars, and that's kind of cool. So I enjoyed this game. It was cheap. It was only $4. So happy to have that. If you want a good PS2 game, pick that up. Let's see. I was able to find Mario Kart Double Dash at Value Village, also known as Savers on the East Coast, for $6.99. It is the special edition. It does have the bonus disc, which is just a bunch of demos, but still cool to have. 100% complete. Works perfectly. Really fun to have. So now I have the Super Nintendo Mario Kart, I have the 64 Mario Kart, and I have this Mario Kart. I don't have a Wii, or else I'd have that Mario Kart, but love the Mario Kart series. Everybody should play and love that. Then I got a Game Shark Pro for the 64. I picked this up at a video game store. I brought some stuff in that I was having a hard time selling, gave it to them for store credit. Picked this up, I believe it was $15. It's fun because it'll let you, cheat on the games that are super hard, so you can maybe get to some games that you couldn't get through before. But it'll also allow you to play imported games because the tabs don't matter. So you can actually just throw this on any like Japanese or European 64 games on top of this and skip the code part, and it'll let you play import games. So keep that in mind, Game Shark Pro. I've heard that the other ones have a little bit of issue with them, so I made sure to pick up the Pro, so I was happy about that. Next game I got was Sonic CD, again in that same local video game store. It's just the I believe this is probably the pack-in with the Sega CD, which is why it's no manual. Just says not for resale. I had never played this one before. Was very happy to find it. A buddy of mine told me it was his favorite Sonic game, so I grabbed it. Again, I think this was $15. I was just treating myself, so I wasn't really worried about paying retail price or not. I played a little bit of it, and it's really fun. It's got a time travel mechanic, so you can change the way the stage looks. I'm not sure if it affects the overall gameplay. I haven't done much research, but it was cool to see the time travel mechanic. We can go either forward or backwards in time, and it alters the way the stage looks and how some of the enemies look. Also, Metal Sonic there is a big part of the game, so we'll find out. I'll have to do some more research and play it, but it's really fun. Plays like the old Sonics. Let's see, I got a couple things here. Next up is Dragon Ball GT Final Bout for PlayStation 1. I found that at Goodwill for $4. It is the reprint that they released in 2000-something that I can't remember, not the original 90s one, so it's not worth as much, but for $4 I'm not going to complain. It's still the same game. I remember having a lot of fun with this. It didn't translate as well as I remember from a child, but it's still a cool game to have. Big fan of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball in general. A lot of different animes, so I was really happy to find that for such cheap, and it's a really nice condition. There is one thing I want to save to the end, so let's see. I got this Game Master Conquering Super Nintendo Games book by Jeff Rovin. He also wrote the How to Win a Nintendo book series, which I have 3 of. It's just got tips and tricks and cheat codes and passwords and all kinds of stuff. Back then there was no internet to look this stuff up with, so I found that at Value Village. I was 50 cents or 68 cents or whatever their paperback book thing was. Lots of cool games, lots of cool codes, so pretty happy to find and pick that up. Let's see. At Goodwill I found a loose 32X, no cables. But it does work. I tested it with my cables and stuff, so maybe I'll wait and pick up some cables and sell it as complete. Maybe I'll sell it loose. I don't know. Maybe I'll trade it to somebody. I don't need it because I have one, but for $4 I could not pass up on the 32X, especially since I should be able to flip it. Then I've got some controllers. Just a Mad Catz GameCube controller. I needed a second GameCube controller, especially with me picking up Double Dash, so I had to grab this at Value Village. $5. Not horrible. Not an official one, but it does work. Then I have this, which I've never actually owned until I got it at Goodwill. It is the arcade stick for the Sega Genesis. Really, really good for fighting games. Games like Streets of Rage, it's good because you can, you're playing and it makes it feel like you're in the arcade because you got the stick there and the joystick. So it's really cool. I like that. I played around with it a little bit. Really cool to have that. It does need a little bit of a cleanup. It's got some dust in there, but no big deal. Next up, we have some current generation pickups that I paid full retail for, of course. So first up, that's Dragon's Crown. Now, this also brings me to what I wanted to talk about this video. So Dragon's Crown is very similar to Guardian Heroes, Code of Princess, those type of games. 4-player, beat 'em up, RPG, action adventure, side-scrolling. The graphics in this game are phenomenal. The art is great. The gameplay is solid. It's really fun to play with multiplayer, and that's exactly what I want to talk about. I want to talk about multiplayer games with you guys. Yesterday, me and my friends played this game for 8 hours straight. Now, this doesn't happen with me always. I'm a stupid adult, so I have a full-time job. I'm on vacation right now, so I took advantage of that, and we played this game for 8 hours straight. We laughed, we had a good time, and we'll always remember that night. And multiplayer games are not a lot of focus anymore recently. Or should I say same system co-op. A lot of it is online. There's something to be said. I mean, playing Black Ops with your friends is great. Me and my buddies play Black Ops online all the time. And we still have a ball. But sitting on the couch with somebody next to you, playing on the same screen, working towards a goal is something that it's like a lost art form. The internet didn't exist with Nintendo and Super Nintendo. The internet didn't exist with Nintendo 64. It barely existed with PlayStation 2 and Dreamcast. Like, this couch co-op is so lost nowadays. Only few games are trying to capture it, like Army of Two. That's a great example. The game isn't the best, but we'll sit down and play it just because it's, something we can play together. Something I'm so passionate about, and I really wish that people would make the same system co-op games more, because it seems like it'd be easy enough feature to plug in, and sometimes it's just overpassed completely, and that can almost ruin a gaming experience for something. Like, why do we want to go home and play online when we can play in the same place? I mean, sometimes it works because I've got friends on the other side of the country. So online co-op is great, but it shouldn't be that hard to put it into a game that already has online co-op or multiplayer. Besides, like, shooters, I don't freaking care about shooters. Those are always going to be mostly played online. The guest feature is great on games like Black Ops 2, but I'm talking about cooperative games where you run through the game together. Dragon's Crown does it perfectly. Okay, they actually make you play through the entire game before you unlock online multiplayer, but same system multiplayer is ready to go from the start of the game. And we played a lot of it. We've almost beaten the game, and we'd gladly run through it again. It's so fun. Me and my buddy get together and play random co-op PlayStation 2 games all the time. We're actually in the middle of trying to beat Obscure, which is a survival horror game that a lot of people don't know about. It's not the best, but the fact that it's co-op is just phenomenal. I really, really, really wish that more companies would put games into co-op. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what you think about co-op games. If you don't care that they're not same system, that's great. That's your opinion. If you're like me and you think that there should be a lot more, then let me know in the comments. Let me know what your favorite co-op games. Let me know about some of your favorite co-op memories. For me, like playing Mario against my cousins or trying to beat the original Metal Gear, or any of these other things where even with single-player games, we're still essentially playing co-op by swapping back and forth. These are some of my favorite memories of co-op, and I really wish more companies would throw them into games, especially when it makes sense. The games that partner you up with somebody and then don't make co-op an option, and there's always an extra player with you, is just the stupidest thing in the world, in my opinion. Just let someone take over the controller and enjoy the game with one of their friends. So that's all I really have to say about that. We'll move on with the pickups now, but I really wanted to get that off my chest, and I was actually inspired to talk about this by a video, which I'll post a link to in the description and annotation somewhere in this general area. So thanks for listening to my rant. Now we'll get on with the rest of the stuff that I was able to pick up. Because Atlas is awesome, and everything that they put out comes with some kind of extra, usually a soundtrack or an art book or both. It did come with this full-size art book. Let me try and back up a little bit and get this in frame here. Really, really nice. Almost like a paperback comic book there. So, like, there's the dwarf, and it's got different sprites from all the different characters. The wizard, the very large-chested sorceress, who is the character that I'm maining right now. Different stage stuff. So this was really cool. It came for free with the game. You didn't even have to pre-order, as far as I know. I did pre-order, so it might be a pre-order thing. I'm not sure. So yeah, those are my main pickups. I did pick something up today. I got the Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection. This is just about every Metal Gear game from, excuse me, because I don't remember, 87 to 2012. Revengeance is not on here, but it does have, I'm going to read from the back, so excuse not seeing my face, the original Metal Gear, the second Metal Gear, not Snake's Revenge that we got for Nintendo. This is the European good version of it. I'll actually just flip this around so you can see there. So, sorry, this is hard. So, wrong finger. Metal Gear Solid 2, Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid VR Missions, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid 4, Peace Walker, and then 2 digital comic books. And those are the HD versions of 2 and 3. So that's really cool to have. And then it's the trophy version of Metal Gear Solid 4, which the first time I went through it, I didn't have any trophies, so there is a reason for me to go through it again. And then I haven't opened this yet, so I'm going to do a quick unboxing. Unboxings aren't really my thing, but might as well since it'll be quick. So it comes with this little art book inside the sleeve. That's not a pre-order bonus. That is just what it is. So let me flip through this really quick. Looks like it's got a bunch of different cover art, maybe some concept art. It's not the most in-depth, especially since it has just like pictures of the games here. Kind of weird, but it was neat that they included that. So really, really happy about that. Let me get rid of the sleeve here. And then, oops, stab the table. Cut this open. And that sound effect earlier was not for the game. That was my cell phone going off because I forgot to mute it. It was a text alert. So we'll open it up here. Ooh, and it is falling apart on me. So we've got Metal Gear Solid Disc 2. Disc 1 is underneath. Disc 1 says Metal Gear Solid 4. It looks like the rest of them are on one other disc, so that's kind of cool. I'll probably rearrange them so Disc 1 is on top. Little instruction manual here. It has the controls for all the games, which is good because the older ones don't translate over to it. Let me move that up closer there. Let's see, Konami Core Loyalty Program. Here's your Gamer's Legacy Collection. I'm not sure. Please follow. Okay, so to download, so Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid VR Missions are not. I'm going to cover this up so you can't see the code, are not on disc. They are digital download only, so this little card comes with the codes to download those. I like the discs. Let me hold that up. It's nice black finish. It's got the title listed on there. So yeah, that was cool. That was only 50 bucks. I traded some things to get it because I didn't really have any extra money. The other disc there that fell out. So we'll put this back together, and like I said, I'm going to swap the discs because I think disc 1 should be on top and disc 2 should be in the sleeve, but we'll mess with that later. So yeah, there it is, Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection. Very cool to have, especially since the European version, also known as the good version of Metal Gear Solid or Metal Gear 2, is very, very hard to track down. Then GameStop actually gave me a coaster as well. I have not looked at this, so open it up here. It looks like it's double-sided. So the first side, if you can see, is a copy. It's the same print as the cover to the game. And then the other side is kind of different versions of Snake, almost like a 80s action movie. I'm trying to move this around so you can see. I can't really see where I'm seeing, so up, down. So that's really cool. I'll have to grab a poster frame for that and get that hung. So really happy about that. Love the Metal Gear series. And now the last pickup I have for you is a sealed game. It's not super rare. It is, but I'm not a big fan of sealed games, so I bought it. Hopefully the disc is in there and it's not just some fake. It was $3.99 at Goodwill. You can see the Toys R Us sticker on there before. It is a game that I wanted, so I did pick it up. It's Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX for the Dreamcast. I do enjoy the Pro series from Activision, like the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and then Matt Hoffman's games. I prefer Dave Mirra when it comes to BMX over Tony Hawk, just because their trick mechanic, where you can essentially make up tricks that don't even work in real physics, is very cool. Like you can do a bar spin Superman or a no-handed backflip and crazy shit like that. But I am happy to have this game. So now I'm going to open this on camera, because fuck sealed games. Games are meant to be played. I would never collect a sealed game. I think the VGA grading system is retarded. I think that people who send in their games and then want to put them on eBay to charge, you know, hundreds of $100s more just because it's in a piece of plastic is stupid. If I ever came across a really valuable sealed game, I'd probably sell it, buy a box copy of the game unsealed, and then pocket the difference because, again, fuck sealed games. Luckily, the disc is in there, so that's going to be 100% complete, and of course, it'll be in mint condition because nobody's ever played it, no scratches or anything. So, again, really happy to have that. Good pickup for me, I think so. And then, last but not least, quick update. My last pickup that I have for you is my wedding ring. I'm just going to take this off and show it to the camera. I got married over this past weekend, and my lovely wife had the Spider-Man symbol. Let's see if I can get this in frame. Sorry. Had the Spider-Man symbol etched into my ring for me. Can't really see it there, but oh well. Because she knows how much I love Spider-Man. It's my favorite superhero. So I've been married. I have one more thing to show you before I take off that was made for the wedding. We had a fairly mix of traditional and nerdy wedding. I walked out to the Imperial March by Darth Vader, and I had my fiance, or well, wife now, walk out to Eris's theme from Final Fantasy VII. And then we had one more thing. Let me show it to you really quick. So one more thing I wanted to show you guys was this. A friend of mine painted it for me. Doesn't all fit in frame there, but see, it has the platinum trophy symbol and then you earned a trophy marriage. So it's held above our head as we made our first kiss as husband and wife. I was going to have it hanging right here, but I cannot find my drill bits, so I decided just to record the episode. Look for them later. So yeah, that's all I've got for you today. I hope the video camera quality is so much better. I'm going to sit down and edit it and see. Getting rid of the sound effects. A lot of people said they didn't like the sound effects. I need a new laptop, and then I should be able to edit in gameplay footage up in this space here and this space here, so you guys can see that. So these videos will be a little bit more entertaining than me just holding up game cases and talking about why I love the games that I love. But until then, thanks for watching. Thanks for your continued patience as I continually trying to improve the show. Please leave comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me what can improve it. I dropped the sound effects because a lot of people said fuck the sound effects, so fuck the sound effects. They're gone. No more. Don't need them. I'm going to keep trying to work on my editing skills and make the show the best that I can. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you can do, what I can do to make it better. Maybe I'll do a giveaway one day. I don't know. I don't really like to garner attention that way. I think if people watch because of giveaways, then they'll only be active when there are giveaways. So forget that noise for now. Just keep watching. Tell me what I can do. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. As always, fight evil, play video games.